Spotify has 751 million users and pulls in over 17 billion euros a year. So why did it take them more than 15 years to turn a real profit? Let's break it down. First, the size of the thing. 750 million people open Spotify every month. But here's the catch. Most of them don't pay a cent. Only 290 million are paying subscribers. The other roughly 461 million use it free, with ads. And that split is the entire business model. Spotify makes money two ways. People who pay every month and ads played to everyone who doesn't. But it's wildly lopsided. About 90% of revenue comes from subscriptions. Ads, despite all those free users, are barely a tenth. So why bother with a free tier? Because free is the funnel. Get you hooked for nothing, then convert you to paying. The ads are just rent while they wait. Now here's where it gets interesting. In 2025, Spotify paid over $11 billion to the music industry, the biggest payout from any retailer in history. That money doesn't stay with Spotify. For every euro Spotify takes in, about 68 cents goes straight back out, mostly royalties to labels, publishers, and artists. Another 19 cents runs the company. That leaves around 13 cents of profit. That's why Spotify's gross margin sits near 32%. Compare that to a software company keeping 70 or 80 cents on the dollar. Spotify doesn't own the music, so it can't keep most of the money. Think of Spotify less as a music company and more as a toll booth. Money flows from your wallet through Spotify to the labels, and Spotify keeps a thin slice of every car that passes. For years, that slice wasn't enough. Then scale kicked in, they raised prices and added higher margin pieces like ads, audiobooks, and marketplace tools. Profit went from 1.4 billion euros in 2024 to over 2 billion last year. And about those price hikes. The US individual plan launched at $9.99 in 2011. It's now $12.99, the third increase in 4 years. Every extra dollar a month sends roughly 500 million more to the industry each year. So when you pay your $12.99, almost none of it stays with Spotify. You're paying the middleman that makes every song ever recorded feel like it's yours. And that, finally, is a business that works. If you want more breakdowns of how big companies actually make their money, subscribe. That's the whole channel. See you in the next one.